Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman Bottger Newman Schein, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. So today, my special guest is Brian Califano, and Brian is with Accelerating CFO. So Brian, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thanks, Michael. Great to be here with you, man.
Sure.
I'm a
So
big
Brian,
fan.
what is Accountability CFO, and what is your role in the company?
So Accelerating CFO, we're a fractional CFO firm that provides CFO services for small and medium-sized businesses that can't justify hiring a CFO on a full-time basis. We work across many industries, but our primary industries are entertainment, media, and technology, with recent forays into cryptocurrency, as well as longstanding industries like hospitality and construction.
Okay, and so Brian, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
So there's two areas, I think, in terms of the world of matrimonial law where we come into play. I think the first one is that, as you know, that many spouses all of a sudden either become a partner in, or in many cases become 100% owner of a business that he or she may not know much about. So companies may hire us to both advise them during the litigation process that you help them with in terms of settling their marriage, to help them understand what their business is and what they do. And then ultimately, if they transfer the business over to them, we could be their transition financial accountant while they come in. Especially if one spouse is gaining control from another one, there may be some legacy accounting and finance team there that many people say, you know what, I'd rather have a clean slate. So we would step in on an interim basis, kind of settle financial matters, if you will, work with them to understand the business and get the chairs ready for the more permanent people. The other way I've helped colleagues of yours and yourself is help clients understand the business in terms of the valuation, right?
What's the best way for a prospective client or other professional to contact you?
Well, for emails, you can reach out to us at info@acceleratingcfo.com. And when you reach out to us, you can also reach out to me through LinkedIn. My Brian Califano, my address is the real Brian Califano. Why not? It's a little fun. And the good old fashioned call or text. My cell number that you can reach me at is 347-861-4434.
That's great to hear. That's great. So now, Brian Califano, we have now come to the most important part of our show.
Right.
And that happens to be the question of the week. So Brian Califano, this is your question of the week. If you could body swap with any person for 24 hours, who would you choose and why?
If I could body swap with anybody in time, I assume it transcends past, present, future kind of stuff, right?
Absolutely.
So it's interesting. So there's a couple of avenues I was thinking about going. So the first one is, I guess religiously, right? I think of, all right, so I'm a Catholic. So I think about, Jesus Christ, or one of the apostles, or one of the big guy, if you will, the big woman, to be politically correct, to see where, what, life is like from that aspect. So that was the first thing I thought of. That's not my answer. Then the second thing I thought of was, wow, what would it be to have like a lot of power? Like, to be like whether the president of the United States or a significant figure. And the first thing I thought of was whether it's Ronald Reagan, who is my personal favorite, or a guy like Teddy Roosevelt or George Washington, being a historian, kind of like, what would it be like during those times to start the foundation of our country? But then, last night, again, at this taping, I was watching, what probably is the most amazing American football weekend of all time in terms of my life.
Right.
And I said to myself, wow, what would it be like to be a quarterback in the NFL? I mean, growing up, I loved football. And while I played the game through high school, it was never in a skill position. I was more of a lineman on both sides. But to be a quarterback in the National Football League, and to direct the game-winning drives, whether it's Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady, and Matthew Stafford, just to name a few. I'll take any one of those guys. If I could work on a weekend one day and just feel what it's like to be in the arena, playing football, seeing the defenses, throwing passes, scoring touchdowns, winning Super Bowls, that would probably be my ultimate body swap.
Yeah, that is an amazing answer. And Brian Califano, you have said it all. You are helping business owners understand their business one day at a time. And I want to thank you for being an amazing guest on 5 Minutes with Free.
Michael, thank you so much, man. It's been great to both be a participant and to watch the other ones. You do a great job facilitating these conversations. Keep up the great work, man.